Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany and welcome back to my channel. It has been quite some time since I've uploaded a video for you guys, but I am back today with some fun stamp and die sets. So I do have some projects here that I've been working on since I've been back, and I'm excited to share them with you. One of them is actually a little mini scrapbook, which I'm so proud of, and it's so cute. So I am here to share with you all the product details, the stores, the shipping time, and the pricing for you guys, all from Aliexpress. So if you would like to hear the details on these products, then keep on watching. The first stamp and die set that I wanted to share with you is this one here, and I called it Little Treats because it has some really fun little treats on it. You got like an ice cream cone, cupcake, cake, donut, candy. You also got a bunch of little sprinkles and just cherry on top. And it did come with all of the dies, even the tiny little dies that cut out the sprinkles and the cherry. And also this circle die, which cuts out the actual circle here, so you can see it's a double layered circle, so you can cut the entire little circle out. And the project that I wanted to share, I actually used this twice, and I will show you the second project in a sec. But this is the first project here, and it is a shaker card, which, you know, I really love. I love the satisfying sound of that shaker. So I just used a bunch of the little treats inside these really cool circles, which I'm gonna share with you as well. And then I cut out the word love out of some alphabet dies. And on the inside, it just says hugs and kisses. So this is the first project here, and this stamp and die set cost me $3.50 for both together. And the store names for all of the products, and including the products that I received from another store, I'm gonna be linking them down below. The ones that I did receive from Aliexpress, however, I do have to just link the store. I can't link the products just because they go in and out of the catalog, and the links will be broken if I link the products. So I'm gonna just link the store name, and then you would have to kind of look through the store and see if you can find this exact item. This item here took about 27 days to get to me. I did order 2 additional things from this same seller, which I will be sharing in another video, but I will link that seller store down below. It was $3.50, and I used all these little cute candies. And also on this card, I'm gonna leave out because I also got another die, which is this one right here, which is a 12 circle background die. This die I actually received from another store, a different store that sells very similar things to Aliexpress. However, they contacted me and wanted me to share some of their products with you guys. The pricing is similar to Aliexpress. The shipping time, very similar. It took about 10 days for this to get to me. The circles was $2.15. I will leave the exact product link for this circles background die in the description box below. I will say about this circle die that I really don't care for is that the circles actually have this really fun stitching on it. If you can take a look at that and see, there's this really fun stitching. However, you don't get any of that stitching once you cut it out. It kind of cuts out the stitching. So only the circles that are left over have the stitching on it, and also only the paper that you cut out from this will have the stitching on it as well. So it actually does not leave any of that stitching detail on the actual circle cutout, which is okay. I mean, if you need a bunch of little circles with stitching around them, then you got it there too. So So this is the project for those 2 stamp and die sets. And the next dies that I want to share with you are something that I'm like obsessed with, whether it be through paper or not, and it is mazes. I love mazes and puzzles and things like that. So I found these really fun, intricate dies that are mazes, one in a circle and one in a square. And the projects that I created using those are these 2 here, both also shaker cards. These dies are very intricate. They were actually not the easiest to pop out of the die once you cut it. I did purchase these from Aliexpress. The mazes were $1.50 each, so I purchased the circle separate and the square. They did not come together. And if you can see, they are very thin. The original plan that I had for these was to actually create a real maze out of them. I was gonna stack the die cuts so that I can put a little ball or bead inside and it could actually be a real maze. Because it is a real maze, like I tried to follow it, it is a real maze, so you can get to the center from the outside. The only thing, however, is that it was so difficult to get out of the actual die cut that I kind of gave up after die cut number 2. So I just decided to make shakers out of them in different shapes. And I used You Amaze Me, and the inside just says Make a Wish. And I believe that is the same on this one as well, Make a Wish. I did this one in a rectangle and then this one in a circle. Both from AliExpress, like I said. The mazes took 14 days to get to me, which is 2 weeks. I paid $1.50 for each of them, and I got them from AliExpress, which I will leave the store link down below. Next die that I have to share with you is also a die that I received from a company that's similar to AliExpress, and it is a pop-up box. This pop-up box here, so it comes with all the pieces that you would need to create a cute little small rectangle pop-up box, including all of the panel pieces, the inside pieces, and lots of extra decorative pieces, which I thought was really cute. I used this die here to create this really fun pop-up box here, which is a little fairy themed. I did use this really beautiful constellation paper that I had in my stash. This little ticket frame came from the die set. The only thing that I didn't use that came in the die set were the vines in the fairy. But however, everything else, like the inserts, all came from the actual die set. When I made this box, I didn't take into account that the fairy was a little higher than the box. So if that's something that you want to keep in mind of, it is smaller than an A2 size. So you can put this in an envelope still. The exact size is 3 3/4 by 4. So you can totally fit this inside an A2 size envelope if you wanted to. And it's just a fun little pop-up box. It's really nothing new, nothing too special. The die itself cuts really nice. It's just something that I wanted to add to my collection, and it was available inside the store for a very affordable price compared to AliExpress, I will say. This box with all the pieces was only $4.15. The shipping took 10 days to get to me, and I did receive it from that company that is very similar to AliExpress, which I will link the exact product down below. Last thing that I wanted to share with you is actually my little mini scrapbook, which I'm very proud of. I'm gonna take you on a little tour through each of the pages and kind of tell you and show you what my thought process was while creating it. So this is the scrapbook right here. And it is actually for one of my friend's birthday, my best friend's birthday actually. She just wanted a card. She knows I make these really fun, elaborate cards, and I've gotten her cards so many times. So I wanted to give her something a little more special than a card, and I've actually never made her a scrapbook. So I thought this here would be a perfect scrapbook for her. And she loves superheroes, she loves Avengers, so I thought this theme that I created would be really fun. I will share with you too the stamp and die set that I use kind of to embellish it. And it's this one here, and I named it Hero Pets. And it has these really fun like little pets that are in different type of superhero costumes and things like that. And for the girl, I actually used a different stamp set, which I believe I shared in a previous haul video. If I can find that video, I will link it down below if I can remember if I did create a video on it. And I also used the Cityscape, not the ones from the stamp set because they were separate. I kind of wanted them all together. I used a different stamp set for that, which I also did use in a previous haul video, which I can link down below as well. And for the backdrop here, which is just like a starburst, I used this die set here that I also received from that store similar to Aliexpress. The starburst was $2.15. It does come with 4 different pieces, and you do get the stitching detail cut into the paper, which is really beautiful. And this die set took 10 days to get to me, along with all the other items that I purchased from there. I will be linking this exact item down below for you guys as well. So that is pretty much it for the front. I just put happy birthday to you embossed in some white embossing powder. And for the closure, I decided to use a eyelet closure with just a ribbon on it. So we're gonna go ahead and open that up. And we have our first page here. And it is a shaker page, which I have one of those pets inside. I actually have this guy here, which I believe is like a little bear. And I decided to put him inside with the shaker bit so that he's kind of like floating around. And what's even cooler about this page is that it's also a pop-up easel. So you can put a little message here. I plan on writing her a little message. I'm actually gonna decorate and kind of complete her scrapbook for her. I'm gonna write her a nice little message right in there. So that slides back in just like that. And then each page also has a little pocket in it. And what I'm gonna do for her actually is I'm gonna be putting money in each of these little pockets. I'm gonna put a $20 bill in each pocket just for her because she is one of my closest friends. And each of the back pages look like this. This is also a little pocket, which I'm gonna be writing little notes inside each page. And it is held together with a magnet. So the next page here is a double pull slider page. So you pull it like that, and it says make a wish, it's your day. And then it slides back in just like that. My idea was that I wanted the front page of each page of the book to be something interactive that could have been a card on its own, but I wanted it to just be special. Like I wanted to just make it like the best birthday scrapbook mini album ever. So I really went all out with this one for her. Like I said, each page has a pocket, which I'm going to be sticking a little money in for her. And then again, that back page with another little pocket that I'm gonna be tucking notes into. And they all have a magnetic closure. So this next page here is a little reveal wheel. So it reveals a little cupcake with a bunch of different type of sprinkles and different frostings and such. And again, another pocket and another pocket back here held together with the little magnetic closure. And the final page of this little mini scrapbook card mini album, I'm not even entirely sure what I'm calling it yet, is a little mini waterfall with each of the cute little pets on it. So it goes just like that, and then you get a little reveal of each of the little pets. And it does say Forever Young on it, which, you know, she's forever young, why not? And another little pocket on the side of the page, and then also that magnetic pocket in the back as well. So that is pretty much it for the little mini album. I did use this really pretty embellishment on the spine of the mini album, and then the back is just plain, just the little eyelet hole there. And then to close it, you can just go ahead and thread your ribbon right back on through. And we're just gonna tie it up just like that. And that is it for the mini album. The dies and stamps from the mini album that I use mostly as my embellishments, all the hero pets with all their little superhero gear on. The stamp itself was $2.10. So I actually had the stamps for quite some time, and I really love the stamp set. However, I had such a difficult time finding the dies for it that I never really used it, because these little animals are very intricate and it was gonna be a hassle fussy cutting them. If you know, based on a lot of my previous videos, I hate fussy cutting, so I did not want to be bothered with that. So finally, a couple of weeks ago, actually about a month or two ago, I found the dies to go with this stamp set, and I was so excited. The dies, however, were $4.80, so almost $5 just for the dies. But based on their availability, I can understand why it was a little more expensive, and I was definitely willing to pay the price for it because I loved the stamp set and I had the project in mind that I wanted to create with this stamp set, so I needed the dies. So I did shell out the pretty much $5 for the dies, totally worth it, so that I didn't have to deal with the fussy cutting of the dies. Did not want to do that. Pretty much wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking in there and continuing to subscribe to my channel, continuing to like my videos and post comments and share your ideas and thoughts and opinions with me. I really appreciate all the feedback and all the love that I've been getting from you guys while I've been away. I am still almost at 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so that you know when I post a video, because I'm gonna start posting a lot more videos. And until the next time, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.